Welcome to The Short Score, your weekly update of roping news from around the industry, where you can find the latest on the sport from the pro rodeo ranks to the jackpot world. I'm Taylor Vollen, and I'm your host. Welcome back to the 6th episode of the Vegas edition of The Short Score. Round 6 was fun last night. 4 flat was last hole in the round, and we had our fastest time of the 2024 NFR so far. Brenton Hall and Caden Profili won round 6 with a 3.5 for $33,687.18 per man. They have officially won $90,414.56 this NFR, and it marks Brenton's first go-round win since the 2020 NFR, and for NFR rookie Caden, it is of course his first ever NFR round win. Chelsea Schaefer caught up with them in the press room after the round in this episode of The Short Score, brought to you by Professional's Choice. This episode is brought to you by Professional's Choice. We all want our horses to be comfortable and cool, and that is exactly what the new 2X Cool cinch by Professional's Choice promises. The revolutionary 2X Cool technology is featured in this contoured cinch, which not only allows for free movement, but its wicks also sweat from the horse's belly to keep them cool and comfortable. The liner of the cinch also features a triple chill effect technology using cooling minerals to instantly and continuously absorb heat and wick moisture. Add a silicone honeycomb soft grip overlay to keep your saddle in place, and you've got the 2X Cool cinch. At Professional's Choice, the more comfortable the horse, the better the performance.
Is this tonight?
Yeah,
this is updated.
Yeah, this is. We looked. You've got 90,001 more than your last two NFRs combined. How does it feel, you guys? But this is your first round win. But $90,000 is quite a bit to have won at this point of the week. How does it feel?
Well, it feels really good. It's getting, honestly, the PRCA is doing a good job of getting more added money, and it's getting easier to win $90,000, which is really great for us because, as a group, we're really not that wealthy individuals. So getting to win some money and, not having to win 8 rounds to win that much is just such an incredible feeling, but yeah, super tickled.
You guys were toward the end of a super tough round. Were you going out there to try to be 3-5? Like, what was the game plan?
Oh, we called it in the back. We was like, they were 3-6, and we were like, oh, let's be 3-5 and let's do it and see what happens. Then somehow 3-5. It was pretty.
We said that, and then as soon as I walked off, I thought to myself, do not get caught up with trying to beat them. Just try to get out and turn the cow, and then just, Lord willing, what a blessing. What a cool night.
Yeah. It's got to feel like your first round win in such a tough round of team roping. That's got to feel really special.
Oh, yeah, it's awesome. It's just something I've always dreamed of as a kid, and now getting to make it come true, it means everything to me. So
that's crazy. I'm looking at the sheet 4 flat one, split 6th.
Yeah.
My goodness, what a tough round. That's awesome. Good watching.
Is awesome. And you guys are, I think, 12th in the average right now when I was looking.
I've been heating that average up on my part. You can thank me for that, Cade. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, Mike.
It's part of it.
What's been going on? When you have been struggling, what is the struggle
I missed the barrier a little bit in the 4th round, and I honestly did a good job of just being, not being patient, but just making sure I threw a good coverage loop, being behind. And I feel like I was just a little out of time. My rope bounced off his shoulder and waved it off of him, and then come back the next night. And I don't think the steer's terrible by any means that we run last night. He's not the pick of the litter, but we're 15th out, and 4-7 was winning 4th when I went. Thought we could be 4-5 on him or better pretty easily without really overdoing it. Got a really good start. Took the extra swing like I wanted to. I honestly did everything I wanted to, and freak thing happened. I had my rope over his left horn, and then Caden healed him really fast and made me feel even dumber. But
well, that's what Moat said though. Tonight was karma for you calling out your own headshot last night.
Maybe so. Yeah, maybe so. I think probably somebody would have caught it, but I don't know. It never. It's funny. I had a few people text me today and was like, good for you or whatever for doing that, and it's just wild. I don't know. I was raised by some good parents, but it never crossed my mind not to. I was mad. I was mad that I messed up, not that I had to tell on myself. That was the natural part of it. I was sick, but it's part of it.
Yeah. Caden, your first NFR, is it as challenging to heal in this building as people talk about, or?
I don't really think it's that tough as they say it is, but like some of these steers, like last night the steer was really strong and he kind of wanted to go right the first round too, and I didn't really get a great start as I was hoping. My horse kind of like stepped to the left and went back to the right, and I was late, and I didn't really help him out like I wanted to. So I mean, yeah, some of the steers can be tough and make it hard, but if you get the right one and your header nails the barrier, it ain't that hard because you ain't going very far, so they don't get to running as hard as they can. So
You guys are 4th in the world right now. Does that is that something you're looking at, or is a gold buckle a thought for you guys, or what are you thinking about?
I think in the future, I really think it's an opportunity for us as long as we keep growing together and get some better horses along the way. I think what we got right now is doing really good, and we got a lot of great setups, but you never know. In rodeo world, horse world, it's just crazy. I mean, anything can happen. Your horse can go down, or we can step up and have the ones we need that I feel like get us there. And if we can keep doing a good job roping good together, and I can build my work ethic even better, then I think that would give us a lot of opportunities. But right now, after last night, after being one down, I thought we were all right. It's been kind of a funny week. A few of the guys at the top have messed up, and which is not hard to do here, and I've done it myself now. But I don't think it's so much of a thought on my mind at this point, but I just want to get out of the barrier and try to turn as many steers as I can left for him. And if I turn the next 4, great. And honestly, I'd just like to be in the top 5. I'm tired of trying to qualify for the American.
I agree with that. That's what I've been thinking about.
That makes sense. That is not Time Bomb. That's Mikey.
That's Mikey. Yeah, Mikey's a blessing.
Do they look like each other?
They're identical twins.
Yeah,
they both have one star in their head, and they both have one snip of white on their back right.
I thought you lied to me when you told me
ankle.
you weren't going to ride Time Bomb because of the first round. So
yeah, Timmy's standing in. Bless Timmy's heart. I kind of forgot about him. He's over there at some good friend's house in Arizona. He's getting taken care of, but he blew a shoe at downtown on the way out here, and I hung that shoe on the fence. And honestly, I just got to Vegas and completely forgot about it. He's in a good soft pen. He's not standing on rocks, but bless his old heart.
Somebody's feeding him?
Yeah, he's getting taken care of. Mike's got a great spot over there, and I'm so tickled he helps me out. He's got probably a 40 by 60 run, so he's living a lot better than the ones over here in these 12 by 12s. But
so why was Mikey your pick for this building?
Mikey uses his butt really good. Mikey's really, as far as a horse is structurally built, Mikey's really deep. He doesn't get pulled around by anything. These steers, it's funny, in past years I've thought they were big. They may be smaller this year as far as weight goes. I don't know exactly, but as far as when I hook up to one, I haven't run an ounce of rope since, and it feels like my horse isn't getting ahead of me. He's just with me, and then he uses his butt good. And he's just very deep made, and he's easy to pull on, but very quick to the steer, super forgiving, and really does a good job finishing the run.
Very good. Tell me about your horse.
Her name is Grace. I've been riding her for the last 2 years, and she's 7, I think. She's been good. She may not be as fast as I'd like her to be in here, but I think she's easy enough. Like, she never goes by the steer. She finishes strong. She's stout, so she's pretty good.
Was she a futurity horse? I feel like most 7-year-olds came from that at this point of.
No, she wasn't.
She's bred sweet.
Yeah. So Ty Arnold had her when she was like a 4-year-old, and he trained her. And then I was going to buy her then for cheap, and I was like, I don't know if I want her because I don't know if I really love her. And I was like, so I kind of passed and come back around to her, and I ended up buying her.
For not as cheap?
Yeah, for about 10, 20,000 more and 30,000 more. And then I was like, oh, well, but I want it back on her the first probably month or 2 of having her, so it wasn't that bad. She's been good to me and all set up, so I'm really blessed to have her.
Grace girl.
She's a little high strung, but she's good. When you get on her, she's good.
Yeah.
She's a sweetheart.